Good day, all. I normally don't do stuff like this, but someone in my life requested I do a reaction to a song, so I'm going to oblige them. And, I care for them, so, I'm going to give them what they want. I do suspect that they have some kind of ulterior motive on this, and that's okay. I'm pretty aware of people, especially in my life, their little games that they play with me because I can be emotional at times. And, I wear my heart on my sleeve, and so that's kind of how I am. But I do try to keep my logical reasoning and everything in check so I'm not controlled by my emotions. But I can be emotional from time to time, and especially when it comes to my children. And this song is called Stephen Wilson Jr. Hardy, Father, Son. It's acoustic version. I do love acoustic version depending on what setting they're in. Sometimes they're kind of, if it's a bad setting, but if they're in a good setting, which just looks like it is, an acoustic version is pretty spectacular. It's almost unbeatable in the arena of music, and as far as I'm concerned. So I'm normally not a country music artist. I do know that this is country. But I do like some country, and depending on what it is. And so we're going to check this out, and the link will be down in the description, and I hope you enjoy my reaction. Nice.
He was named by my grandma, she got it from the Bible, and he passed it on to me like granddaddy's rifle. Raised me up like sweet corn credit disciple. Yeah, I fought it like hell, he became a rival. I tried to be different, tried to go against the grain. Didn't make no difference, I just ended up the same. I've never known better, 'cause every bone's tethered. You wanna change my name, gotta drain my blood. Yeah, damn, I am my father's son.
Yeah, you want to change my name. If you want to change my name, you've got to drain my blood, because you really can't. You can change your name, but you can't change your blood. This is really, really good. You might get me on this, but I'm gonna fight it. Okay, I'm gonna fight it. But yeah, it's interesting. A lot of people name their children what he referred to at the beginning from the Bible. And they have specific reasons why they name that child that. A lot of you do know that I was born in Oregon. I live in Oregon currently, but I lived a lot of my life in the southern area of the United States. And so a lot of their values, which I am sure these people are from the South, they really, they instilled a lot of the Southern values within me. And when I came back to Oregon and started to raise a family, I know this is really opposite of what Oregon is, but we instilled a lot of Southern values in our children. And the cool thing is, if you got good parents, and some people, they separate from the blood line because, maybe they don't have parents, or their parents are not good people. And I understand that totally. Still got the same blood, but you've got to start a new family, system, and you try to improve on it than what the situation that you had. But sometimes you do have good parents and good morals. They have good morals. And no matter how much the child strives to separate themselves from the parent, they'll separate themselves, but they will always come back to a certain extent and stay connected to the parents because, the blood is solid. You know what I mean? It's pretty interesting as you get older. I used to just fret and worry about, well, I want my children to do this and I want my children to be like that. And, you kind of learn as you age, well, as long as I'm a good person and I reflect that in my, to them, I am showing them to be good people. They will more than likely end up good people. And so even though I see them struggle in things in life and certain things, I do always, I keep an eye on them, and I understand that it's part of life. It's like they'll come back to that point where, the blood reigns supreme, you know what I mean? And they always come back to the parents. Even not physically necessarily living with them, but as long as you're good people, then your children will, they'll be with you for the rest of your life, and you can bank on that. As long as you're good people. Sometimes people go astray. I get that, but there are a few exceptions. But for the most part, if you're good people, then your children will be good people too. And it's in the blood, right? It's in the blood. If you're bad people, then sometimes your children will be bad people also. But I don't worry as much as I used to. And I think that's part of aging. You really start to understand the circle of life and how things work. And, although you might have screwed things up when you were younger, you do realize that your children, they are carbon copies of you. And when I see someone say, man, I saw your son the other day and he is just, he's just such a polite and courteous young man. And he works so hard, and, they're just, oozing with compliments over my children. That is what makes me feel good as a father. And I just kind of recognize sometimes, well, I was stressed out about nothing. All I got to do is be the person that I am, and my children will be good people too. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's weird as you get older, you see little things that you didn't see when you were younger because you were so worried about everything else. But as you get older and you're kind of separating from your children, you see things that, you didn't see before. And it's pretty cool, actually. And but I like how they're talking about the blood. It's really cool. This is a good one. But I'm standing strong. You know who you are.
Am I my father's son? Yeah, I left town just to get out of the shadow. He'd send me a 20 just to get back on the saddle.
Right.
I put up a good fight, but I didn't win the battle. I guess a tree don't grow very far from the apple. father's son. I am my father's son. I wear his blue jean jacket and his name like a badge of honor. I used to hate being called Junior, but I don't mind any longer. I've never known better, yeah. 'Cause every bone's tethered. You wanna change my name, gotta drain my blood. 'Cause everything I am's everything he was. Goddamn, I am my father's son. I am my father's son. I am my father's son.
Wow. Very nice. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Hardy and Stephen Wilson. Check them out. Make sure you subscribe if you like their music. They might be someone I react to. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a big country dude anymore. I used to be a long time ago, but not so much anymore. It's kind of gotten weird to me. But that was beautiful. And you did not get me. I know what the intention was to ask me to react to that. So, but I'll be talking to you tomorrow. So, yeah, that was almost, you almost did. There was a time in there where you almost got me. But I see your little game there, right? But you're a good dude, man. I appreciate you. We'll talk though later. Yeah, that was great. You know, you can't separate from your family sometimes. And I really like the part where he's talking about, I'm wearing my jean jacket. Junior, you used to hate being called Junior, but now you love being called Junior. You know, the acceptance. You know, when you separate sometimes from your parents, I've noticed this with my own children, they start to miss certain things about you. And it's funny how it all kind of comes back full circle. You know what I mean? It really is funny. You know, I don't want to bore you guys with all my little what I think about things with the family unit, but this was a really good song, and I appreciate you guys. It is Super Bowl Sunday, so you guys have a great Super Bowl Sunday. Hope you enjoy the Super Bowl. I hope it's a good one. Eat lots of food and have lots of good times. And if you're lucky enough to have family around, make sure you enjoy that, because sometimes it's short-lived and we don't have them forever in our life. And, you know, give them a hug, give them a kiss, you know, try to maybe keep politics out of it, and just enjoy the game, enjoy the food, enjoy each other. And I'll just simply say peace. Have a good day.